Okay, today we have Megan from our permitting department talking to us about the permitting process. So after the design studio, you've picked out all your selections, we have the floor plan all put together and everything like that. The next part of the home buyer process is going into permitting. There's a lot that happens behind the scenes that you as the client won't necessarily see. And so this video is going to help kind of pull back the curtain a little bit so you know a little bit more about what's going on with permitting. Megan, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Megan. I am True Homes' Raleigh permit coordinator. So that means I exclusively maintain our permits in the Raleigh area.
Perfect. So what occurs during the permitting, ordering, and scheduling part of the process?
So once your plans are handed off to me, it is my job to order what we call phase one materials. That's going to be your I-joists, your truss, your energy techs, plot plans. It's my job to get all the paperwork together for your home. Once that's been ordered, it's my job then to take it to the corresponding municipality, drop that permit off, and relay with them for the next couple weeks while they review and approve our design plans. Once that's done, I bring it back to the studio. I get everything scanned in digitally on our end, and I send it off to the field.
Awesome. And then that's when the construction actually starts.
Yep.
So what steps do you do to ensure that all the permits are obtained in a timely manner?
It really does vary case by case. Some municipalities, we have a 3 or 4 day turnaround time, so that's really great. Some we have a 60 to 90 day turnaround time. So it's definitely setting up the correct start schedules is huge and maintaining that transparency throughout the build time, saying, hey, this one's running late. Hey, this is short staffed. So we do stay on that. We do track everything down to the day in my department. So
Mhm.
it keeps us very on pace.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
And I know you've touched on this already, but the municipality or the town or county that you're
Mhm.
building in has a huge difference on what the
Yeah.
expectation is for the permits coming back.
Mhm.
I know that in some of our neighborhoods where we have septic, it can take longer than ones where
Yes.
we're on city sewer and water. So that can
Mhm.
make a big difference in the permitting process. If you have questions about what the expectation is for permitting for the neighborhood that you're looking at, reach out to me or Nicole. So Megan, how do you ensure that all the permit documentation is accurate and complete and submitted on time? Is there anything that can happen that can delay a permit?
Oh, absolutely. First things first, there are 5 permit coordinators, and we are all very rigorous about our processes. So applications are standardized. We keep things called running SOPs, and we keep those up to date constantly. So if for some reason I couldn't do my job, somebody else could hop on. So it's very important to us to maintain accurate and timely information. Um, we use great systems here to track everything. We keep all of our dates lined up, as I've already mentioned. There are a lot of things that could affect permits if CAD, for some reason, decides to change something, or our trades are running behind. That could affect all permit times, as well as if, for instance, a client wanted to change something. That's what affects permit times. So it's really important that everything is ready to go when it hits my desk because no changes can be made after that.
For sure. And
Yeah.
you kind of just touched on this a little bit, but is there anything that the client can specifically do to make sure that their permit runs on time and nothing gets delayed?
They just need to leave that to me, honestly. I mean,
Okay,
as
great.
soon as they make their selections, just know that it's in good hands and I'm processing it to the field as fast as possible.
Perfect. Yeah. And
Yeah.
this is another reason why we don't allow late changes after you've signed things because it has a domino effect. Like, yeah, maybe we just delay your design studio a couple of days, but then that delays when the everything goes to our architectural team, which then delays it going to Megan into permitting, which then delays the municipality and so on and so
Yep.
forth. So I think the biggest part about permitting is although it feels a little bit like we're just having to be really patient and waiting, Megan is really, really on top of it. And as long as we are making our selections with confidence and continuing through the process in a timely manner, then that is the best way to make sure we get our permits back on time. Anything else that you can share with us today, Megan?
I don't think I have anything. Any other questions for me?
No, I think that's it. Like I
Hmm.
said, permitting can feel a little bit like a lull, it can feel a little boring at times, but it is really, really important. And we're really glad to have Megan here to support all of that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or Nicole, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.